Yo, what is up guys? So guys, another day so far. So, back for another Breaking Point story mode, part 2 this time, on F1 2021, at the French Grand Prix, for chapter 3 now. So if you haven't seen the first one, make sure you check it out before you watch this one. So yeah, so you've been to the top of the cards, and see all the other story modes to the end. And now at the French Grand Prix, and see what happens. So 2 months later, chapter 3, here we go.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid. Let's hope for a thrilling contest then, here at the French Grand Prix. Six lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral straight at around 205 miles per hour. Here we are then at the circuit Paul Ricard in France, the 10th race of the 2020 Formula One season. And the standings are starting to take some kind of shape, Ant.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield, though you could make an argument for Williams underperforming somewhat.
The two Williams drivers denying each other points, perhaps? Well, it's all to race for, and a lot of the season is left ahead of us. So let's see how it all pans out. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat and Ricciardo, Norris, Vettel, Sainz and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Ackermann, Devon Butler and Albon, Stroll, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen and Aiden Jackson. Giovinazzi and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, we've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose clean and show us what you've got. Good luck, Aiden.
Right, thank you for that. Yeah, 18th on the grid, not great in quali, somehow. So yeah, teammates in 12th, Casper, and also Dane Butler's in 13th, only one place behind him. Yeah, we've got some work to do to get into the top 10 or get a good result for the team, make some progress. So yeah, so it's a 25% race. Normally it's 50% race, but yeah, 25%, let's get into the race. So we got to beat both McLaren's and Renault drivers. That is our target for this one. So try and get an okay start. Don't get damage. And get first lap nicely along the way. Not too bad through there. A little bit of bargy there from the racing point. From Stroll. Coming towards the end of the first sector. Kind of pushed me off there, but at least I got my front wing intact. So yeah, just trying to need to settle in the race. Just need to get some moves down the back straight. A bit too far back, so I'm not going to go for it. Oh, this is the opportunity here. Around the outside, I'll take it though from the Red Bull driver. Not too bad. Right, I've got Butler right in front of me, so I might get him at turn 11. Gonna go for the inside, and that is a very nice move. So already ahead of my rival, ahead of David Butler already. Next up is my teammate, Casper, that's his name. Yeah, we're contact in the first two, the first two story modes. So yeah, hoping he will get contact this time. Still making progress, not too bad at all. So yeah, so 25% race. So this is first time I have to do a 25% race. So yeah, just trying to getting close to my teammate, which is the best way I can go. So he's going defensive a little bit, trying to take my time. So I go around the outside at turn 5. I nearly lost the traction there, but nearly lost the car there. But I managed to overtake my teammate, so no damage at all, and absolutely fine. No issues at all there. Okay, so now let's try get in the top 10. And we've got our first Renault driver in front of me, of Ocon. So yeah, so these are the 2 Renaults, 2 McLarens I need to overtake to complete the object of this chapter 3 what I'm on right now. So yeah, so not doing too bad. Starting on the mediums, all the others are on softs. So I decided to do a different strategy to the others. So decided to do the other way around. So I can go longer on my first stint and then go fast at the end. On the second stint at the end and all that. So it's set it in nicely. At the end of lap 2 right now. So just trying to catch up to the Renault driver. Just controlling the pace right now. Set my personal best there right now. Coming through here, not too bad at all. Very nicely. And then see we go from there. Just taking my time through these corners onto the back straight. Using a bit of EOS just to get the momentum. Got DRS from Ocon, so that will help my EOS a little bit along down this back straight towards turn 8 right now. Making progress, so just trying to calm a little bit and then trying to settle in the race a little bit and then go from there and all that. Well, I'm getting closer, so I could go around the outside. Well, I nearly lost it there, but luckily I managed to save it once again at turn 12, but not. Well, still in the DRS though, so that's the main thing. So we move on for another 2 laps. Just settling in the race now, just taking my time. Got an opportunity here. So, a little bit of bang wheels again. I mean, AI are trying to close your door immediately, but lucky I got past one of the Renault drivers, so that is not too bad. Now, next stop is Gasly for P10 for a single point. Got a nice train in front of me, so that's not too bad though. Well, I decided to go for it, but that was a very okay. That's not a bad move there. So that was very nice to get in the top 10. So the next stop is the Ferrari of Vettel. So let's try catch him in the corners and then try do the best I can through there, and then everything should be okay from there. So far so good at the moment. Just taking my time, stay in the DRS, and then I keep losing the car again. Very strange. And my teammate is coming in.
Casper in the pits.
My teammate's coming in the pit lane for mediums. So I'm guessing the softs are kind of worn right now, or changing at this point right now. So I was just taking my time, and then so I go around the outside again. And managed to get past Vettel, round the outside at turn 5, onto the back straight once again. Still got DRS from Ricardo, that's another Renault driver up ahead. And he's trying to get past Nando Norris in a McLaren. So, not doing too bad. So yeah, very nicely there. So not too bad. So, just taking my time through there. Oh, decided to go for it. And kind of almost pushed me off there, but at least I got the one of the... Well, we were still side by side, but we managed to get ahead of Mercado. So that is P8 at the moment. We've got the AlphaTauri driver is going in the pit lane of Daddy Kibbat. That's his name. Sorry to get the name wrong. And moving up to P4, got some other drivers are pitting as well. And can I get Norris at turn 1? Yes, I can. So that was a really nice move to get into the top 3, into the podium spot. And I still haven't stopped yet. So yeah, so let's... So it's now Sainz is in the pit lane, so he might overtook me or something when time I come in. Now let's try push it away, get out of the DRS zone, and now we can just, well, try and relax a little bit and all that. We're already at halfway of this race and making progress. So not so far so good. So not too bad at all. Now we just need to go into pit lane, go onto the soft tyres and make sure it's a good pit stop along the way and all that. Tyres are not too bad at this stage. Just need to keep it going and all that. So I decided to come in this lap right now to go on the softs to the end of the race. And some of the other guys are pitting as well. Well, I didn't get held up there, so that's fine. So we've got Lewis and Mustafa just gone past me because they already pitted a lap earlier. Then we've got Sainz as well coming out of the pit lane, almost crashing into the AlphaTauri on the exit there. Kind of an awkward pit exit there. I got a contact from the AlphaTauri driver, a bit in a weird way. Well, I mean, I was coming out of the pit lane, so what can I do from there? He could have got me. He could have gone a little bit more to the left, and then I would have been okay with it. There would be no contact at all. Bit strange, but it happens. A bit awkward exit though. A bit of awkward exit pit lane around that track, so a little bit awkward there, but it's not too bad. So now I'm gonna try catch up to Sainz for P5, and that will be job done for this chapter 3, what I'm on right now. So he's about second up the road, so not too... He's only a second and a half up the road right now, on lap 8 at the moment. So about 3-4 laps to... About 4 or 5 laps to go in this race at the French... for the French Grand Prix at Circuit Paul Ricard. Yeah, and also Circuit Paul Ricard is not going to be on F1 23 on, well, in about a month, 2 months time. So the French Grand Prix is not going to be on the Canada on F1 23, as we all know, and also it's not on F1 23 as well. So for doing the season and all that, for the track list, it might be in the DLC. It could be in the DLC, same as China as well. On top of that, so there might be in a DLC, and like it was China on last year's game, and of course every time it's a DLC and all that. Yeah, so France will be on DLC on F1 23, and then maybe not a bad thing. Right, I've got the DRS. Right, getting close to Science's rear wing, down round the outside, and that is P5. That's P5 in the race. After only 3 laps to go. So now Wakura is in P4, so I can just. So that is not my target for this race. My target is to beat McLaren's and Renault's drivers. That is my target for this race. So now I just need to stay as I am and then fend from Science, and I'll be okay with it and all that. Yeah, I'm catching McQuarrie a little bit. Just need to try and just make sure. I mean, I set the fastest up in the race. So just need to be. Well, I mean, I am definitely catching Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari right now for P4 on the road at the moment. Well, I am definitely in the DRS zone, so I just need to take my time and so I'll just say my EOS a little bit, and because I don't need to worry about it, because I've already done my objects anyway. So I am catching Wakura right now on that 10 of this race. Only 3 laps to go of this race. So I'm just going to take my time and then see where I'm going to go from here. So where's he going to go? Is he going to go left? Is he going to go right? I decided to go for the inside, and that puts me into P4 on that 10 of the race. At the end of that 10. That's a very nice move there. That was a really good move there. Very nice. Very nice. That's very nice. So the next stop is Max Verstappen. Is 3 seconds up the road for a podium spot. I mean, that might be a risky challenge to get past, but I think I'm okay with P4 for now in this race, so not too bad at all. Now what I've got to do is bring it home and hopefully get another. Well, that'll be a good result for the team and all that. As we skipped on for 2 laps later, on that 13, the final lap of the race. Yeah. So we are definitely still in P4 with the fastest lap to our name, because we're the only ones on the soft tyres. And Lewis is going to win the race at the French Grand Prix. Bottas is going to be second. Steffan's going to be third for the top 3 of the race. And then coming home is Aiden Jackson, finishing 4th in the Williams in the top 5. So yeah, 4th place finish at France. A really good result for the team there. So the team will be happy with that.
Another superb French Grand Prix comes to an end, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. Business as usual for the big 3, but a bit of a reshuffle in the midfield here in France.
That's certainly much better from Williams. Frankly, they should be in the mix more often. On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
And they've certainly proved it today. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. So, Aidan, it's a great result for you here today. The team must be delighted with a solid points finish. How are you feeling?
Good. The results were good for the team. Team will be happy with that. Yeah, risky moves, but we got some nice overtakes in the race. Yeah, very happy with a not bad result there. So yeah, so I'll take it all day. Yeah, I wasn't expecting there's interviews, so yeah. So yeah, I wasn't expecting there's interviews, so yeah, interviews on this I wasn't expecting at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna choose my answers and then in the background see which is better or not, and then from there. Yeah, so that's what I'm choosing, and that's my answer. So yeah.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula One. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
Yeah, I would say yes. Of course. Um, just it's difficult when you're choosing in an F2 and F1 cars, but yeah, I'm definitely in kind of settling a little bit, and then just need a bit more improvements for the team, and then make sure we get good results for the team, and try getting the points, aim for like top 4 in the standings, and then I'll do the best I can, and then see how I go from there. So of this season.
So there's no current tensions within the team. We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
I'm not sure yet, but we'll just make mistakes, and we'll make mistakes along the way, like in Australia and China. So bumpy. But yeah, so I just need to well, it's not a problem, but hopefully we'll sort things out during the rest of the season, and then hopefully we can go better and better each race. So hopefully it doesn't go more issues along the way and all that. So yeah, so like that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thank you very much for the interviews. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I wasn't expecting there was interviews there. So yeah, like I said earlier, yeah, I wasn't expecting, but yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so post race, a solid result performance at the French Grand Prix. So yeah, so it's so that's chapter 3 done. So let's move on to the next chapter, number 4. Now we got to sort out the interviews and then news and calls, social media and all that kind of stuff in the background. Brian's calling me.
Brian.
Aidan, just so you know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Brian, for appreciate for that. So yeah, so Mum's calling me. All right, go on then.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, love. Just calling to say well done, as usual. You okay?
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm good. Real good. I think I delivered today.
I thought so. And I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aidan.
Hey, it's Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming. I just wish it wasn't on my own, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I'll be there. And I can't wait to see you.
Me too. Anyway, I won't keep you. I imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
Alright, thanks Mum for appreciating the lot. So yeah, Silverstone. Yeah, so hopefully Silverstone goes really well. in the next round of this chapter 4 in story mode. So let's get into the next chapter of chapter 4 of this breaking point. So yeah, so now we're 2 weeks later at the British Grand Prix. So yeah, so at Silverstone is for his home race. So yeah, so hope we get another good result for this run, like I did in France. So yeah, like that. Before we do Silverstone, just need to check a few things and then along the way and then like that. Who's that calling me? Unknown?
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler?
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah. I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
David Butler just called me about your home race. Well, I'll be fine by myself. I don't need your help. Jesus Christ. I don't need your help anyway, so I can do it by myself. He can do it by himself anyway. I mean, yeah, maybe pressure onto his shoulders at his home race, so yeah, so he'll be fine anyway. He doesn't need your help. So yeah, anyway, let's get into Silverstone for chapter 4 at the British Grand Prix mid-race. So it is another cut race. So a fantastic in Q3. So yeah, another good qualifying for Q3. So not too bad in the qualifying session. So yeah, the race, mid-race, and see we go from there and see what happens from along the way. I hope we get another top 10 result.
Tyres are gone.
Copy, Aiden. Box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage.
Oh no, we got a puncher in the mid-race. Brace your tyres. No. Oh well, looks like I need to go on soft tyres then at the end of the race. Well, that's great. Very nice. So we got a puncher at halfway. Not great, but we'll try and recover from this, and hopefully top 10 will be the way to go for me. So from there. Nice pit stop there for nice pit stop from the team there. So I've got to try finishing the race in the points top 10 or above. So I need to get in the top 10 or above to finish the race. So that is my target for chapter 4. So yeah, let's do this. So I might need to bring some fast snaps and...
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Copy.
Yes, I'll try to get the top 10 and from there. So where am I? 16th on the grid. 16th at the moment. So we're not 6 places. Or about 8 places from that puncher. So that's not great though. Yeah, just need to catch up to Ricardo, who's only a second and a half behind me. Ahead of me. So everyone's on mediums at the moment, so just need to stay calm and hopefully we get a good result from there. So hopefully we try the best I can. Go as fast as we can, really. Well, I am catching P14 on the grid. P14 in the race. So it's a nice battle for P14 on the road. Very nicely through there. So I managed to go up to P14. Just trying to where to go. Might go. Oh, we're going for the move at turn 1, and it's a very nice move. So that was nice. Not too bad. Got in still in the DRS though of Ricardo. So at least I got DRS from. Send my EOS a little bit, and then hope we get Ricardo at turn 6 right now. I'm going for the move, and that was a really nice move. Down towards Bookman's at turn 6. So we got my teammate who's in P12. So that's where the train is, and Vettel's right behind him in a Ferrari. Yeah, just need to go get into the DRS of Vettel. He's on the hard tyres, so doing a different strategy I wasn't expecting in the 25%. So yeah, so just get through here nicely. Got the DRS. Oh, there's a little bit where to go, but decided to go for the inside. Vettel's going to the outside. Try to give him space, and there you go. That is P12. Around and on the inside at turn 15 at Stone Corner. So yeah, very nice move there. Very nice. So that puts me into P12 and then set the fastest lap of the race as well. So yeah, so I'm frying at the moment. So only 2 places away from the top 10. So David Butler's in top 10. So that is kind of my target. So then I've got Albon is on hards as well. He's only a second and a half ahead of me. So I just need to well, I'm on the fastest tyre, so I should catch him a little bit easy. Because he's on hards and I'm on fresh sauce. Trying to use all my EOS to get into the DRS zone. Coming up to the DRS zone right now. Definitely got into the second, so only 9 temps, so it's not too bad. That does count as DRS. Got into the DRS. Now I can finally use my DRS. See a bit of DRS down the hangar straight. Just need to find a way, find the best place to do it. Could I get him at turn 16? Well, I'll go around the outside, and it kind of... Ooh, that's a very nice move down towards the last 3 corners of the lap onto the Hammond Straight, heading towards turn 1 right now. So yeah, very nice at turn 16. And now we got P10, David Butler in the racing point. So this is where the target is, and that is where I need to be. So I'm using DRS again, trying to find the best way to do it. I am a bit too far back, but I could try get turn 7 around the outside. I'm going around the outside though, using a bit of ERS on the exit. Got the exit though, and that is P10. Heading towards Cops Corner, the old turn 1. And that is top 10 in the points after a puncher a few laps ago. Definitely making progress now. Making progress right now. So yeah, so that was our target, and there you go. Very nice, very nice, very nicely. Now we just need to bring it home and get another good result for the team, and hopefully top 10 is a very nice recovery from the puncher. So like that. So Danny Kirat's only 2 seconds up the road for P9. So So might be a tough task, or if I manage to catch him, or if I am still gaining on him, I might be okay with it to get P9. I don't know. Maybe on the last snap, maybe? I'm not sure. I had to wait and see on that in 2 laps time. So yeah, very nicely. I am definitely catching P9 though in the AlphaTauri, so I am definitely catching him. So I might have a chance for P9 on the road if it stays if it stays like this. So heading towards back as the Beckett's once again. Making it nicely through there, just taking my time. A little bit on the grass there, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Well, definitely under a second. So definitely catching P9 though. Time I got to the end of lap 11. So there's a chance for P9 on the road. So there could be an opportunity there. Well, definitely under a second now. So this could be an opportunity for P9. Might get it down at turn 6 again, maybe turn 7, like I did for the top 10. So not to go for it, I decided to go for turn 7 on the exit. Going wide as I can. Get a good momentum on the exit, use a bit of ERS, get a good exit. And that is P9 of this race. So that's very nicely. So the crowd will be maybe cheering right now for the British driver of Avon Jackson. The crowd will be going mental right now if this was in real life. So yeah, so I think the crowds will be cheering right now, or for me, after recovery there. So like that. So yeah, so finally got into P9. So I mean, not a bad result from recovery from the puncher on lap 6, I think it was. If I get it correctly. So heading down to the last lap of the British Grand Prix at Silverstone for our home race. Last lap, one more lap to go. Just need to keep calm and bring it home really, and then get a good result for another good result for the team for after this round and all that. So coming towards the Brooklands and infield once for the final time. So very nicely through there. Not too bad there. PA is a quite bit far away, but I mean it's not too bad. But I'll take P9 all day after recovery from that. So Lewis won it again at his home race. From Max Verstappen in P2, Bottas in P3 again for the top 3. So not too bad. So for this one. As we come towards the end of Sector 3 right now, coming towards the last couple corners, down towards the last 3 corners right now, and that it will be P9 for Aiden Jackson in the top 10. Very nice. So a nice recovery from the puncher. Top 10 result, not bad for P9, not too bad at all.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'll have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Williams' Aiden Jackson. One to watch. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So yeah, post race, another good result in the top 10 at the British Grand Prix after the puncher on that 6 to recover. So yeah, very good. Another good result for the team. Another 2 points for the team and another top 10. So yeah, I'll go check the emails. Well, just in the background as usual while I'm doing that. I got another phone call from Brian.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Oh, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press is starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciating the way you do. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. So hope you guys enjoyed part 2 or chapter 3 and 4. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. That'll help me out a bit more. So yeah, so that was part 2 of this chapter 3 and 4, and I'll see you guys in part 3 of this breaking point on F1 2021 or chapter 5 and 6 in part 3. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy your day, have a nice day, or whatever, blah blah blah. See you guys, have a nice day, and see you later.